Eat more fiber. For years, we've been told dietary fiber is an important part of a healthy diet. And if you're blocked up, the solution is to eat more fiber. Since straining to poop, accompanied by abdominal bloating and pain, is one of your health problems, you load up your trolley with high fiber items. This includes whole wheat bread, whole grain cereal, bran muffins, and digestive biscuits. And when this high fiber diet lets you down, and it does on a regular basis, you take a specially formulated fiber supplement. Let's be honest, your high fiber is not the perfect solution. Actually, it might not be the solution at all. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we look at why the fix for constipation is a low fiber diet. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. That low fiber diet could solve constipation is something that a team of Singapore researchers found when, instead of prescribing more fiber to a group of constipated patients, they prescribed less, a lot less. When the patients followed this rather contrarian advice, bowel movements happened. In fact, they went from making a poop once every 3.75 days to once a day poopers. And as they became more regular, all the pesky problems such as anal bleeding, straining in the bowel opening, abdominal pain, bloating, vanished. Mindful that constipation can be a sign of bigger troubles, the team were very cautious in giving the go low fiber diet recommendation. People with idiopathic constipation visiting the Siu Chin Colectoral Surgery in Singapore between May 2008 and May 2010 were screened for colon and or thyroid problems. Now, the colon screening was done through colonoscopy. Only people whose colons and thyroids had been given a clean bill of health were included in the study. 63 people made the cut, 16 males and 47 females. The patients ranged in age from 20 to 80 years, but most of them were middle-aged, the median age being 47 years. All of the patients were following the standard dietary advice. They were eating lots of fiber and or taking fiber supplements. The team gave a quick biology lesson on the ins and outs of fiber and then advised the patients to exclude all fiber from their diet for 2 weeks and then to continue with as little fiber as they were comfortable with long term. Long term was 6 months. Armed with poop diaries, the team checked up on what had happened at the 6-month mark. And at the 6-month mark, those that followed the advice were cured. Those that didn't, and there were quite a few, weren't. But fiber is supposed to help constipation. So what gives? Well, fiber will make more poop. But constipation is not happening because there is a shortage of poop. It's happening because the poop in the rectum is not moving through. Now, to move out, poop has to slide through the anal sphincter. Sphincter, this is a biological term to describe a very narrow passage. You have quite a few sphincters dotted around your body, including this one, which marks the end of your gut. Now, when something is narrow, what is going to pass through? Something small and thin, or something big and fat? Small and thin. Duh. But if you're eating lots of fiber, specifically insoluble fiber, you're bulking up the stool. That is, you're making it bigger. So you're trying to move something bigger through a small hole. Ouch. Straining, pain, bleeding. These are the symptoms of constipation. You're not fixing the problem. You're making it worse. So what were the health gurus thinking? In a word, wetter stools. It was thought that the fiber would help water to be retained, making stools wetter. And wet stools are more pliable, so they're more able to slide through. Right? Wrong! The wetness of a stool is not determined by the amount of water you drink or the amount of fiber you consume. It's dictated by physiology. It's typically set to 70 to 75% water. It is impacted by gut transit time. And if the poop gets stuck at the sphincter, when it gets stuck, it's there for longer. So it dries out. Oh dear. Try a low fiber diet. It works. After all, if there is a traffic jam, would you send in more cars? I don't think so. You'd be doing your best to decrease the number of cars involved. Going on a low fiber diet will decrease poop size. So go on, give it a try for a few weeks. You have nothing to lose. The fiber you want to limit is insoluble fiber, otherwise known as roughage. Think bran, whole grain cereals, whole wheat, whatever. Keep the soluble fiber. This is the fiber that comes from vegetables and fruit. This fiber won't bulk up the stool, and vegetables and fruits do more than just provide fiber. A low fiber diet will move the poop out, so you enjoy better body chemistry. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry, or need a little help getting your body chemistry on track? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who's struggling with constipation. Share this video with them so they understand that they don't have a deficiency of poop, but poop that is too big to get through the anal sphincter. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.